back to my channel. Today I want to make a video about holistic journey approach and all the things I have been incorporating slowly over my healing journey. There's still a lot that I'm still learning, incorporating as I go, but kind of like my staples, the habits that I've been implementing daily, and what keeps me in check with like my body, my mind, and my spirit, kind of how I stay grounded, and things I practice religiously. And I would like to share them with you. Things that I do, so like regular appointments that I go to, that would have been like physical therapy. I was really committed with physical therapy, and I was going regularly, and it's been about a month now since I completed my physical therapy program. Able to, finish off my therapy program, and at the same time I was continuing with my chiropractor and massage, and I was also doing a little bit of acupuncture, but since I had so many back-to-back appointments, I kind of let acupuncture go, just because I was getting more of an instant relief. All these other on the side, and one of them was yoga. So with physical therapy, massage, chiro, and yoga, I was able to to maintain those consistently. And even though it was hectic with appointments back to back, I've been slowly have been able to let go of like physical therapy and just solely focus on yoga, which is I try to do at least once or twice a week. And then if I'm not able to go into classes, I incorporate it throughout my day. It's either at the beginning of when I wake up in the morning, or before going to bed at night. And yeah, that's just kind of been like a routine of mine, just because I know how it helps me, and I feel so much better afterwards. And especially if I have any tightness on my back, or any tens, any pain, all of that, it really helps just like recenter me, calm down my nervous system, and get everything back to functioning properly. Carry my yoga mat everywhere I go, just because if I'm not going to class, or wherever I go, I know that I need somewhere to like stretch out. It's like lay out my mat, or even if I don't have it, I just try to find a spot, if I really need to take that time to just recenter myself and stretch out if I'm having any sort of pain. My pain kind of it varies now. It's been a lot better since I've been able to find ways to manage it naturally. So I have definitely noticed a big difference in my overall pain from a few months ago up until now. Well, another thing I have been using is this Deep Blue stick by doTERRA, and this little stick has been helping me a lot. So here, I'll show you how it looks like. It's like basically like a Vaporu, but this really, like, I apply it usually on like my lower back, right around like my pelvis area, when I'm having like cramps, or when my pelvic pain is just aggravated, or my hip, around my glutes. Yeah, any sort of pain that I'm feeling, I just like apply directly onto it, topically. And this really helps to really like soothe it, and it's like an icy hot kind of sort of thing. But my friend recommended this, and as well as another like essential oils, but this is like my go-to, because I know that this will get the job done, and especially like at night. I apply it, go to sleep, I feel it like activated and working during the night, and I sleep pretty well. So it helps to really soothe that pain. Like my whole like routine, something that I just have to do daily, would be vitamins. So I have my vitamins that I take regularly that have been helping me. Vitamins that I take are like probiotics, vitamin D, magnesium, prenatal, and yeah, I think those are mostly the ones I take right now. I have noticed how they've been helping me and become a staple. And I am looking to add more, but I think slowly, just starting off with these ones have been making like a huge difference. With the probiotic, just to help with like my gut and help me go, you know, regularly to the bathroom, because that's something that I used to struggle with. And then vitamin D because of my energy levels, especially living like in the Pacific Northwest. I have struggled with like seasonal depression, and just, you know, as the summer goes away and the seasons change, you know, like the weather affects my mood like tremendously. So that has been helping, along with magnesium, because magnesium really helps to activate the vitamin D, and then it also helps with muscle relaxation, and it has like anti-inflammatory properties, so that really helps me out, especially when it's like nighttime and time to like just chill out and get like a restful night's sleep. And then prenatals, because you know, I'm still breastfeeding, still nursing my little one, so I need all the nutrients I can get, but I definitely need to add more. But these are just the ones that I have been starting off with, and they've become a staple. But if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Or my daily vitamins that I take. All of this, I feel like a big thing would be journaling. This has been the one I started with in January of this year, so 2023, and I finished it. This was with me through a really rough time. I remember starting it just out of like pretty much desperation to just let my anxiety and my thoughts out, and my spiraling thoughts of like, I just was having really negative thoughts, and I didn't feel comfortable letting those thoughts out with anyone, just because it can be a lot for somebody to hear, and I didn't feel comfortable sharing that. It's like my go-to, my safe space. I poured everything into it. I wrote affirmations, my goals, anything went into here. I just had to let out, you know, I felt like I poured my soul into it, and I got a lot of clarity doing that. I was able to let a lot of negative thoughts go and unclutter my mind, and just keep moving forward onto the next thing that I wanted to pursue. So a lot of the stuff that's in here is a lot of the stuff that I didn't want to carry with me anymore, and that I just had to find a place to like release it. So this journal really got me through a lot. And then I also paired this journal, this book that I got at my yoga studio. We have a little library, and this book, one day my soul just opened up. It really resonated with me when I saw the cover, and you know, I just took it home. I, you know, started reading it, and this book was part of my transformation, personal strength, personal development that I went through, along with this. So I can't recommend this book enough, because this book just had so much depth, and it really helped me get through a lot of the struggles that I was going through. So I feel like this book, you know, I feel like God just put this book in my path. I was waiting for me, to say the least. It helped me, you know, connect more with my spirituality, because that's a big thing that I have been trying to pursue more, and just be connected to myself and to my God. And yeah, this book really helped with that. And so yeah, I have finished the journal and the book, and I am moving on to my next journal and book, something that's gonna inspire you, and some, like, whatever journey you're going through, something that, you know, just look for a book that kind of resonates with it. And let me tell you, it's just gonna bring that like journey it's just gonna be more fulfilling, and you're gonna learn so much, and you're not gonna feel alone. You know, just by reading and talking to yourself, you're gonna feel so empowered to keep doing it and to keep pushing. And then I feel like another big thing that has really helped me out is keeping like a planner. So I recently just bought this planner, and I started writing down my day-to-day, especially with so many appointments, and like content creation, and you know, keeping up with my little one. So making sure I have time to spend quality time with family, but also practice my daily habits, my maintenance appointments. So just try to keep everything kind of scheduled the best I can, and kind of go from there, because I do get in these funks where if I have like a set day where I want to record a video, or I have a set day where I need to get this done, and I something else comes up, I do get in my head about it, and that kind of just derails me from everything that I had already planned. But I'm working on that, and so this planner has been helping me. I make my lists, I make my plan out ahead of time, and even like my day-to-day as best as I can. So yeah, planning definitely has been helping me out with time management and anxiety, and just trying to keep my life as organized as I can, because life happens, but we try to go with it. Like if I'm having anxiety, making sure I'm staying hydrated. So I have my water bottle, just staying hydrated, because I feel like a lot of the times when I'm dehydrated, especially since I get massage so regularly and I nurse, you know, my body you know, gets depleted of all the nutrients, and of all the hydration and everything. So to make sure that I'm staying hydrated with water, with electrolytes, and it also helps me if I am overthinking or just in a state of anxiety, which has been a lot better. But I just, you know, I know to reach for my water, chug down some water, especially cold water. That really helps me like rebalance myself, and you know, yeah, because when you're dehydrated, a lot of things can just go sideways. A few of the things that I have that I practice religiously, I would say, as well as like taking the time to have deep, meaningful, and connection with my family. You know, with my partner, I have to make sure I take the time to really connect. And I used to be a person that didn't really like affection, and or not as much. Like that wasn't like my main source of like love language, I guess. But ever since I went through pregnancy, had my baby, I feel like I need that more from my partner. So me communicating that with my partner has really helped me out, because a big part of like my pain, and like I need to have that connection is self-soothing. So you know, through this whole journey, I felt like I didn't really know how to self-soothe, and that was like a big issue, because I didn't really know where to go to find comfort, and I didn't know how to express that, because I didn't even know that I needed to learn how to self-soothe and not try to depend on others for that. So yeah, just having conversation and connecting on a deeper level with my partner, and with my family, and with my friends, and having like open conversations and like meaningful conversations, that is what like really fills my cup. And just really, you know, I like to understand other people and understand perspectives, because you know, everybody deals with their own things and their own personal battles. So I like to connect in that level, and you know, that makes me feel good, because I can share whatever with them, and just we can help each other in that way. Having meaningful connections has really helped me out. You know, I started a community, a motherhood community, and I will make a separate video about all of that, because it has been an amazing thing, an amazing community that that has come together. But so another thing has been, along with that, has been putting myself in a place of being of service to others. And I feel like with that, I just feel so rewarded, and I like helping out in any way I can. So after going through my confirmation this summer, that is something that I learned, that serving others is really, really fulfilling. So stepping into like being more of like a community, a volunteer. So right now I'm in the process of working with a local nonprofit, trying to help them out, volunteering maybe a couple times a month, and then also in the next few months probably starting to help out in my church as like an aide, and helping with the classes that are starting up for like communion and all sorts of other things that they have going on. And I feel really good. Like, I feel like I'd rather spend my time serving others and having like an impact of any sort, because at the end of the day I feel like that's what's going to help me grow as a person, and make new connections and just experience new things, just by putting myself out there, because that's really what has led me to making all these new connections, getting into yoga, but just having a simple conversation with somebody that I reached out to, and I stepped into this world of like opportunity, of like healing, of knowledge, and I have been learning so much. So just putting myself in that place of like opportunity, my mindset has come a long way, because I used to be, I feel like I used to let anything really get to me, and I would do like maybe like self-sabotaging, and like listening to podcasts has been a huge help too. Podcasts that I listen to regularly as well, like when I'm working, when any cleaning or anything like that, where I can just like listen to a podcast that me with like anxiety, with relationships, with personal development, just stepping into your purpose, because I feel like slowly, having gone through all I have gone through, I feel like it's just pushing me and leading me further into my purpose and into what I'm supposed to do. I'm making a connection now of realizing that I hopefully am meant to help people and make an impact in my own way. So I'm still trying to figure that out, but I know that what I learn, I will share. And if there's anybody that comes to me, I will try to help them in the best way that I can, or the ways that I have been helping myself. And I have my own testimony, and I am proof that all of these things that I have been doing have been working for me and just getting me out of my fears, have been helping me the courage to feel like I can do anything, really. Like, I have stepped into this growth mindset of like, if I want it, it's mine. Like, I just have to do the work and have to keep going for it, and help others feel the same and feel empowered, and just start to be honest with themselves, because that's where it starts. Just accepting your life for what it is, where you are, and making the choice to want something different, to want better, and to go for it. because it's up to you individually to make that change and to start having those conversations with the people around you. And that's just kind of where it starts. A little summary kind of the things that I have been doing that have been helping me. I have some videos in mind that I would like to put out. I didn't close it off here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video. Yeah, just thank you for being here. If you guys have any recommendations, questions, feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe, share, and like this video. And I'll see you in the next one.